Hello everyone. So today we are going to see serverless data pipeline. That is, we're going to create a table in DynamoDB, and then this glue crawler actually sees like what's the structure of the table and even the metadata. So it reads that, and then glue data catalog, it's going to show us the metadata, like what all columns are there in the table, etc. And then actual job happens in ETL, glue ETL. It's gonna read the data from the database. Okay. And that thing, the data will be stored in a bucket S3. And then Athena is used. It actually runs all SQL queries on the data which is stored in S3. So let's understand this using the practical. So first you're going to create the data. So go to DynamoDB. So in my case now I've created a table, but in your case you're going to click on create table, enter the table name and give any partition key and sort key. For for partition ID just give order ID, for sort key just give order date, and likewise you will create a table. Once that is done, now my table is created. Okay, so you can go over here, explore items. Now you're going to insert data. So here I've already inserted data. You're going to click on create item, and then you're going to go on go on adding the attributes. Example, order ID, and then you're going to enter this order date, you're going to enter this customer, and you're going to keep all the attributes in string. Okay, just likewise go on adding string, string, and then go on, typing all whatever attributes are there. Okay, so once this is created, okay, next part is you're going to create glue crawler. So go to AWS glue. First go to databases. Okay, add database. You can write the name of the database. Orders DB. Paste them already. And then just create a database. Okay, so once that is done, go to crawlers, create crawler. Then you're going to give it some unique name. Okay, next. Not yet, keep it as it is, and then add data source. It's DynamoDB over here. From here, we'll click on our table name and then add DynamoDB data source. Once this is done, next, then choose IAM role. So you'll need to create an IAM. Okay, for that, go to IAM and go to roles. Say create role. Keep it as it is. Over here, you're going to choose glue. Once this is done, go to next. Over here, we'll need this DynamoDB read-only access. So click that. You'll also require S3 full access. Okay. And you'll require glue service role. So even tick that. Once you're done with that, say next. Then name it anything. And that's it. We have all these. Create a role. Okay. So your role is created. My role is created. Now go over here. You can select my role from here and then click next. Once this is done, choose our database and next. And then create crawler. Okay. Once this is done, click on run crawler. So successfully starting. So as you can see, it has started and it should show completed status. So let's wait for that. So we've created the crawler as well. Now we'll go to ETL job. Okay. For that, you first have to create a bucket in S3 and then continue with it. So let's create a bucket till then. Create bucket. I'll name it as my bucket. What else for? Anything you can name it. You can just say create bucket. Okay, once our bucket is created, now we'll go to ETL jobs over here. Okay, so click on visual ETL. Okay, so as we are on the job details section, name you can name anything. For ETL role, we have already created the IAM role, Spark 3 as it is. Okay, and then that's it. Just save it. Okay, so it is being saved. Now go to script. Now we'll have to paste the script. Okay, so I have already pasted this code here. So select all and just, edit script. Okay, once you're done with that, just paste it here. One thing to remember is your bucket name. Okay, so copy your bucket name properly. That's it. And look out for proper indentation, okay, for this try and accept blocks, right? Save it and then start running. You can, once you're done with this, we did clicked on this run thing, output will be shown in the S3 bucket, okay? So go to S3. Right now, as you can see, our bucket is empty, okay? So if it is successfully created, we'll be able to see the data here. It will be reflected here. So So it is running. Till then, we'll go to Athena now. We'll set up our Athena. So click on Athena. Query settings. Manage. So it has already taken our to the current one. Okay. So what are we going to do is we're going to browse and we'll select our bucket which is created. Okay, once you're done with this, just save it. Now go to editor. Here you're going to paste the script. So what is the script? Create external table. Okay. Okay. So this data we're going to copy and we're going to paste here. Once you're done with this, please change your bucket name accordingly. Okay. And click on run. So as you can see, a table is being reflected. So whatever database we had created over there, all those structures, all column names will be reflected here. Now once this is done, we need to run one more query. Let's run this query as well. So this query, it says, show me all the customers whose status is shipped. So let's run this query. And this, it's complete. So its data will be reflected in our bucket. So as you can see, first it was empty. So now this data is being reflected here. So I hope you understood this tutorial. What we did was we created a DynamoDB table first in DynamoDB, then using crawler. A crawler reads whatever is the structure of your table, the metadata and all. Data catalog is going to show us what is the metadata, okay? Just like how a normal catalog works. Then in ETL jobs, the actual work is done wherein a bucket is, we are creating a bucket and the data is being stored in whatever queries will be running from Athena, those results will be stored in S3. Okay, Athena is only for running SQL queries on the data which is stored in S3. So I hope this video is clear, this tutorial is clear. So that's it for now. See you in the next one.